What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Oprah runs from the FBI. Now, I'm gonna stay neutral on a lot of this stuff, man, and I'm gonna apologize on every Diddy video. I was out back working, and I ran across something that said Diddy escaped from jail, and I took it and ran with it and jumped on and did a reaction. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe somebody broke him out of jail and all this stuff. And I really think, I'm almost 99.9% sure that it ain't true. I know it ain't true because the major news and everybody would have been talking about it. It would have been major news even in the churches. The day Sunday, y'all. Hey, so Oprah runs from the FBI until I get proof or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. This is downtown and everything. So, you know, a lot of people are spreading all kinds of stuff. So I'm just taking it with a grain of salt, so to speak. So I'm apologizing for believing everything I seen on YouTube, right? I'm thinking everybody running their channels like we trying to run our channels, man. I try to bring nothing but truth, man. All that bull, I ain't trying to do that. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's see if Oprah running from the FBI. Let's check it out. Okay. What? Wait a minute. This time I gotta hit skip. What?
FBI, open the door.
Yeah, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had.
Hey, what do you think of Oprah for president?
I love that.
You do?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've known her well for a long time.
Dude, right now, those FBI and all that stuff, that looks real. I'm just going to keep it 100 so far.
Yes.
Think she could do it?
Yeah, I know she could do it without a doubt.
Oprah Winfrey has allegedly fled the country, leaving many to wonder what could have pushed her to make such a huge move. But what makes this story even more shocking is its potential connection to none other than 𝗗𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦, who is currently facing a major FBI investigation. Diddy's legal troubles have been escalating fast, and now Oprah, someone who has long been associated with powerful figures in Hollywood, seems to have been caught in the crossfire. So what does Oprah's sudden exit have to do with Diddy's FBI raid? Is it just a coincidence, or is there more going on behind the scenes? Let's find out.
Houston attorney Tony Busby says 3,285 people have reached out to him claiming to be victims of 𝗗𝗡 Combs, and he's...
Did y'all hear that number? Y'all heard that number, right? That's crazy.
Find out.
Houston attorney Tony Busby says 3,285 people have reached out to him claiming to be victims of 𝗗𝗡 Combs, and he says after some vetting, he is now representing 120 of those people who will bring civil lawsuits against P. Diddy. That's 60 males and 60 females, including 25 children. And I will warn you, some of these accusations are pretty disturbing.
So Diddy's recent arrest has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. His downfall began with allegations of wild parties and suspicious business dealings, but it all came to a head when the FBI incarcerated him. But what's even more surprising is how Oprah Winfrey has found herself in this mess. Oprah and Diddy have been publicly friendly for years. Diddy made several appearances on Oprah's show where they...
Dude, it's going to be so many... it's going to be so many people that you're going to be like, what? And I think... I really think that nothing can surprise you now like a Oprah or T.D. Jakes or Steve Harvey or Kevin Hart. No, they all got that. Okay, if I got to do this to be a millionaire and live this life, then here we go. That type of thing.
They seemed more than just casual acquaintances.
That's crazy,
They were
man.
often seen praising each other, sharing the stage like old friends. Oprah's connection to Diddy is now under scrutiny as people begin to question just how much she knew about his alleged misdeeds. Was Oprah just another celebrity on friendly terms with a powerful figure?
This is
or was there
crazy.
more to their relationship than meets the eye? Could she have turned a blind eye to the disturbing behavior happening behind closed doors? Well, sources are saying that Oprah might have known more about Diddy's questionable actions than she let on. Given her influence and ties within the entertainment world, many folks are wondering how someone so connected could remain oblivious to what was allegedly happening at Diddy's parties.
Right.
Also, this isn't the first time Oprah has faced criticism for her associations with powerful men accused of serious crimes.
She was accused. She got a school or something going on. I don't know the whole story, but y'all need to check that out. She has a school or something going on, and something that happened to some of the girls that's in the school and everything. So y'all may want to check that out also. And again, I'm just going by what all the he say, she say that I'm hearing. God dang.
Let's not forget her close ties to Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons, and John of God. All of these men were once embraced by Oprah, only to later be exposed for their behavior. John of God, for example, was once celebrated as a spiritual healer on Oprah's platform, but he was eventually sentenced to over 100 years in prison for horrific crimes, including the of women. This raises questions about Oprah's judgment.
Whoa.
Now, the same pattern is emerging with Diddy.
Whoa.
Oprah's friendly relationship with him now looks suspicious, with many people saying she knew about his behavior and chose to stay silent.
Whoa, that's crazy, man. This is the first time I'm hearing this, man, and everything. Wait a minute, I'm gonna let it roll, and then I'm gonna keep talking later on.
Given her track record, it's hard to ignore the fact that she's been tied to numerous men who were later found guilty of disturbing actions. Of course, with any major scandal comes a flood of conspiracy theories, and this situation is no different. Social media is buzzing with wild speculation about Oprah's involvement in Diddy's downfall, with some people even suggesting that she's fleeing the country to avoid justice. According to some theories, Oprah isn't just an innocent woman, but she might be actively involved in covering up or enabling a bigger ring within Hollywood. These allegations have gained traction, with fans pointing out her connections to other disgraced figures like Harvey Weinstein and John of God.
Everybody has a story, and so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
Now, this isn't the first time Oprah has been the subject of such speculation. In the past, there were talks that her house had been raided by authorities, with some even claiming she was arrested. Those claims were quickly debunked, but the fact that they spread so quickly shows how much Oprah's name has become associated with these dark conspiracies. Now, with
Hold up, man. Golly, I can't. I'm trying to keep up. Man. Oh my gracious!
Diddy
Wait a minute.
sitting behind bars, these old claims are resurfacing, adding fuel to the fire of suspicion around her. One person who has consistently called out Oprah's connections is none other than 50 Cent. He's been vocal about his mistrust of Oprah for years, often pointing out her selective advocacy when it comes to powerful black men.
50 Cent and Cat Williams, man, they are spilling beans. Man, they spilling beans like I don't know what, man. Here we go.
50 Cent has accused Oprah of having a hidden agenda, calling her out for going after figures like Michael Jackson while staying silent on the actions of men like Harvey Weinstein and Diddy. His warnings are now being revisited as fans question whether Oprah's persona of empowerment and justice is just a cover for her connections in Hollywood. While these are just theories for now, the timing of Oprah's sudden disappearance is raising a lot of questions. Is she truly...
Everybody keeps saying that there's a tape out there that with somebody having sex, and she wouldn't say if it was a male or female. I just assumed it was a male, and I started guessing at presidents. But hey, man, I never even thought about an Oprah. They said it more. This person on the tape was more high profile than Diddy was. Oprah is definitely more high profile than Diddy. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm trying to make sure I'm adding these dats together and everything and putting all this stuff together just like you guys are. And I don't know if she fled the country or whatever, so maybe I should call up and see if she's home. I can't do that.
Fleeing the country because of Diddy's arrest, or is there something much bigger lurking behind the scenes? Fans are eager to see whether Oprah will
something on them tapes. That's all I gotta say. It's something on them tapes. Something is on them tapes that's keeping Diddy in prison 3 times over.
Finally break her silence or continue to stay out of the spotlight as the investigation into Diddy's alleged crimes goes ahead.
So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come."
Oprah's silence on some of the most controversial figures in Hollywood has not gone unnoticed. When Harvey Weinstein's predatory behavior was exposed, she chose not to make any statements about the accusations. Despite numerous celebrities speaking out against Weinstein, Oprah's response was absent. The same thing happened when Russell Simmons was accused of. Oprah quietly distanced herself but refrained from making any public condemnation or acknowledgement of the allegations.
See, man, that's crazy, man. This is hitting me, man. There is no way in the world. It's almost like once you reach that level, you gotta, I don't know. I don't want to say support this negativity so you can bring it on your shows as big news or something. I don't understand this. I really don't understand. I am speechless right now.
This contrasts sharply with how she treated figures like Michael Jackson, whom she publicly criticized after his demise.
Yes.
Oprah's handling of Michael Jackson's legacy has sparked major criticism. In 2019, she hosted a special where she interviewed the accusers featured in the documentary Leaving Neverland. The special was framed as a way to shed light on the pattern of within Hollywood. Oprah didn't hold back her criticism of Jackson, emphasizing the importance of listening to victims and exposing a. However, fans were quick to point out the hypocrisy in her selective outrage. Oprah has remained silent about the accusations surrounding people like Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons, both of whom were close to her. Weinstein, in particular, was a longtime industry friend, yet Oprah has never held a special discussing his accusers or the pattern of abuse that he represents. This double standard has led to a lot of talks about why Oprah chooses to speak out against certain individuals while staying silent about others. Well, actress Rose McGowan, who has been one of the most vocal figures in the Me Too movement.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta take a lot of this in, man, because I was a Puffy fan, and I have said shame on you because you have embarrassed our people, and I wasn't saying it as a black man, and you embarrassed the black race of people. What I was trying to say is you embarrass everybody who's trying to get to your level, the hip hop culture, the rap, the music industry, everybody that make beats, you embarrassing us, man. This fame is supposed to be top level. You don't need to do all this negativity stuff, and they doing it. I'm glad I didn't get there.
Publicly accused Oprah of being as fake as they come. McGowan claimed that Oprah aligned herself with powerful figures in Hollywood for personal gain, criticizing her for failing to stand up for victims when it mattered most.
This
in
is how they
McGowan's
got
eyes,
powerful.
Oprah's decision to stay quiet about Weinstein and others speaks volumes about where her true loyalties lie.
I never even heard of this dude Weinstein. I must have been sleeping under a rock, man. He looked funny.
Singer Seal has launched an attack against Oprah, accusing her of knowing about disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein. He sent the following meme on Instagram, which reads, "When you're part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution." Seal then wrote the hashtag Sanctimonious Hollywood.
Another bombshell accusation.
Somebody has said, man, suppose everything you see is like the opposite. 80% of the things that you see it's the opposite. It's the opposite, man. And that's in the entertainment business, man, and all that type of stuff.
Came from singer Seal. In a viral Instagram post, Seal accused Oprah of knowing about Weinstein's actions long before they were made public. He shared a photo of Oprah and Weinstein together with the caption, "Oh, I forgot, that's right, ... You'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses who in turn had no idea what they were getting into. On my bad." Seal's post revealed that Oprah was aware of Weinstein's crimes and chose not to do anything to stop him. His statement echoed the frustrations of people who felt that Oprah, with all her influence, could have used her platform to speak out against Weinstein but chose not to. Similarly, Snoop Dogg also called out Oprah in a fiery rant, which targeted both her and Gayle King. After Gayle King brought up Kobe Bryant's past accusations in an interview shortly after his demise, Snoop Dogg was outraged. He slammed both Oprah and Gayle for dragging Bryant's name through the mud while giving a pass to men like Weinstein. Snoop's rant went viral, with many fans agreeing that Oprah had shown a bias in how she handled accusations against certain black men, while staying quiet about powerful white men in Hollywood.
Gayle King.
You know, when Snoop talk, dog, you might as well take that to the bank, man. Snoop and it's a long interview of one of Puffy's bodyguards. Now, not the one, Gene. He cool, man. He cool. Gene is cool, man, and he's shooting straight from the hip also, man. He coming right out of his heart. He got 2 books that he wrote and everything, but it's another one, man. And this guy is from the streets, and you know Gene from the streets also, but this guy can put his point across a lot better. He telling a whole different story also. It's more like same with Gene, but Gene is, anyway, here we go. Gene is like me.
Out of pocket for that. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Hold on. One more thing.
King. Out of pocket for that. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
That's crazy.
I swear to God, we the worst.
Yeah.
We the worst.
To each other.
We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after Harvey Weinstein asking them questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog hit.
Oh my goodness.
You trying to tarnish my and homeboy's reputation, punk. Respect the family and back off before we come get you.
Now, with the talks about
Wait a minute. Sometimes you gotta, you don't want to go back there. You don't want to go back where you came from in the streets. But sometimes you get back.
Oprah's alleged escape from the country, many folks are questioning the timing. With the FBI turning up the heat on Diddy's life, some believe that Oprah's sudden departure is no coincidence. The story circulating is that Oprah has fled to avoid any further backslash about her connections to Diddy and other powerful figures facing legal trouble. Reports have suggested that Oprah left the country just as the FBI's investigation into Diddy's criminal activities intensified. Whether or not this is true, the timing has fueled speculation that Oprah might be trying to distance herself from the scandal. Some people even claim that Oprah's connections with Diddy and others in Hollywood are now under a magnifying glass, and her departure is seen as a move to avoid any mess. Fans are buzzing with theories about why Oprah chose this particular moment to leave. A lot of them are sharing their opinions on social media platforms, like this person, who commented, "Can't wait for this evil woman to be locked up. She's hurt so many people." Another one wrote,
"Wow, God dang, son. Oh my gracious, where have I been? Oprah should be investigated next." Man, I didn't see that one coming, man. That's a left hook I didn't see coming, man. So
Oprah should be investigated next. A third person added, "Most should have known a long time ago. Oprah is one of those that never publicly show their true self. She is a monster." So it's clear that Oprah Winfrey's reputation...
Everybody being called monsters. They said Jay-Z is a monster. They said Puffy was a monster. 50 Cent and Cat Williams. Now all this stuff is coming true. It's coming true. Now Steve Harvey and his wife got a divorce the same day that Puffy got, Steve Harvey and his wife daughter, I think it was Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, to be honest, was dating Puffy, and they ages was like this, and Steve Harvey was actually encouraging it and all this type of stuff, trying to get them connections. They say Steve is a snake, man. He's a snake in the half, man. That's shame on these people. Oh my goodness.
As a philanthropist and media mogul is facing some serious challenges. Over the years, she's built an image of someone who stands for empowerment, social justice, and giving back to the community. However,
what about the guy that gave Puffy the key to the city? He had to step down. It's like, it's again, man, these big, powerful people. I'm in this position because I got a lot of stuff, skeletons in the closet that I'm going to keep quiet for y'all boys, and y'all got my back. Y'all going to vote me in so I can make, help y'all out to do all our dirty stuff. Oh my God, man, this is crazy.
However, recent events surrounding her connections to figures like Diddy and the surrounding allegations have started to create cracks in that facade. The whispers of conspiracy theories and allegations of
we the best music. Every time I look, he is all up. Man, this dude right here is getting in wherever he can fit in, man. He a DJ. He can DJ though.
Violence are threatening to unravel her public persona, which has been cultivated over decades. By giving a platform to figures like Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons, Oprah may have inadvertently contributed to a culture that allows these behaviors to persist. It's a difficult pill to swallow, especially for those who have viewed her as a champion for victims and a beacon of hope. The very platform she created, designed to uplift and inform, is now being scrutinized for supporting those who have committed serious crimes. But what do you think about Oprah's connections to these controversies? Do you believe she is guilty of enabling bad behavior, or is she an innocent woman caught in a web of Hollywood conspiracies? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. And if you're interested in keeping up with the latest Hollywood news, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. That's all for today. See you in the next video.
Y'all done freaking, oh my God, y'all done made my stomach hurt on this one. My stomach is hurting on this one, man. I did not know so many celebrities was saying so many negative things about Oprah. I didn't know that. I also heard, because of this Puffy stuff, that Oprah has a all-girl camp in Africa or something like that, and some negativity went down, and she kind of swept that under the rug or whatever. Now they saying that she flee. Now, I don't know. I'm asking. I'm trying to be as honest as I don't know what. I try to bring facts that I know about. And if it's rumors or all this stuff, man, that's crazy. I know one thing. Jay-Z, just to switch gears real quick, Jay-Z and Beyonce has not even commented or said anything about all this stuff, and to that girl Jaguar that went on that guy's show, and then the lawyers went out after them. Seems real strange, don't it? Seems real. Cat Williams is letting y'all know, because see, he ain't a part of that clique. Then you got Will Smith. One of the things about Will Smith, man, and I'm just going through a couple. These are my top 5, and Oprah was not on my top 5. Now I gotta switch one of the top 5s and put Oprah on there. Maybe I gotta look more stuff up. But Will Smith, I understand that's your son and you love your son. If I had a son, or my dad has, played with me and tried to kiss me in front of family, but not on national TV. There's some things that you don't do to your son on national TV, and kiss him in the mouth and make him kiss you in the mouth, and he's fighting you off, and you gotta get off me, Dad. That's the what you should have did was you should have let him fight you off, and you should have let him win. He should have won that fight on national TV. Don't kiss him in the mouth like that. That ain't good. That ain't cool. I don't care if that's your son. I understand that's your son. That ain't right, man. That don't feel right, man to man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to Oprah. I pray that this is not real, and I pray that she would show up. Now, if you're running from the FBI and you flee, you got all this Oprah money, right? You got this Oprah money, and you go to another country and hide and don't come back. I mean, how does that work? Nobody knows where you at, so nobody gonna come look for you. Nobody's gonna come get you they found bin Laden. So I don't understand, man. Golly Moses, I never understood that. So you can actually just leave the country and never come back, and you got all this money, so you don't have to come back, and the police and the FBI and the government officials can't get to you. If that's how it's supposed to be, we'll find out. Look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.